Culpeper's wisdom. Archangel, the humble healer with a heavenly name. Red Archangel, Lamium purpureum, White Archangel, Lamium album, and Yellow Archangel, Lamium galabdalan. Today, we are shining a light on a plant that's both down-to-earth and a little lofty, Archangel. You might know it better as dead nettles, a name country folks have used forever, though fancy physicians slapped Archangel on it whether out of superstition or silliness. Culpeper leaves up to you. With its quiet beauty and surprising strength, this herb's a familiar friend that Nicholas Culpeper holds dear, and I'm here to spill all its secrets. So, grab a cozy spot, maybe a warm tea or a cool breeze, and let's dig into this heavenly helper. What does Archangel look like? Culpeper's not one for fussing over what's already known, but he gives us a peek at Archangel's three flavors: red, white, and yellow, each with its own charm. Let's start with Red Archangel. Picture a plant with square, hairy stalks, nothing too tall, maybe a foot or two branching out with pairs of sad green leaves at each joint. These leaves are dented around the edges, sitting on long stalks at the bottom but shrinking and stalkless up top, where they get rounder, pointier, and a bit crumpled. At the upper joints, where the leaves cluster thick, you'll find gaping, pale reddish flowers, followed by husks holding 3 or 4 seeds. The roots small and thready, fading each year, and the whole plant has a strong scent, not stinky, just bold. Next up, White Archangel. This one's got square stalks too, but they droop downward instead of standing proud. Its leaves are bigger, pointier, and greener than the reds, think nettle-like but without the sting, still hairy though. At the joints, larger, open white flowers gape out, set in husks around the stalk, not bunched up top like the red. The seeds are small, roundish, and black, and the roots white with strings, lying flat under the soil's crust, sticking around for years and spreading. Its scent? Milder than the reds, a softer whisper. Finally, Yellow Archangel. It's like the white but perkier, straighter stalks, leaves farther apart, longer and greener than the reds. The flowers are bigger, more gaping, and a bright yellow, paler in some plants, giving it a sunny glow. The roots match the whites, shallow and stringy, but they don't creep as much. It's a cheerful twist on the family, with that same hairy, nettleish vibe minus the bite. Where can you find it? Archangel's a plant of the people. It grows almost everywhere, Culpeper says, unless you're smack in the middle of a street. You'll spot it under hedges, along paths, in shady corners, and especially the yellow kind in wet woodland patches or drier spots across the countryside. It's not picky, just give it soil and a bit of shade, and it's happy. Want to grow it? Scatter seeds or snag a root cutting in spring, it'll settle in wherever there's room to ramble. When does it bloom? These heavenly herbs bloom from spring's first breath all through summer, think March to August, or even longer if the weather's kind. That's months of flowers to enjoy, whether red, white, or yellow, keeping the garden lively till fall creeps in. The magic of Archangel, its powers and personality. Culpeper doesn't pin Archangel to a planet, though Venus might wink at it for its gentle ways, but he's clear it's hotter and drier than stinging nettles, with better tricks up its sleeve. It's a spleen soother supreme. Boil the herb in wine for a decoction, sip it, then slap the hot herb, or the brew with sponges, or on your spleen area as a plaster. It melts away hardness and stops blockages better than nettles ever could. The White Archangel flowers, preserved or candied, hold the whites in women, that excess discharge, while Red Archangel flowers do the same for the reds, heavy flows. It's a color-coded cure, simple and smart. Culpeper's got a jab at doctors here, calling it Archangel might be pompous nonsense, he hints, but he's all about keeping it real for country folks. It's a plant that works, no fluff needed. A little dig from Culpeper. Culpeper's cheeky physicians might dress it up, but he's sticking to the basics. He's not here to confuse with big words or fussy tales. He's giving you the straight goods on a plant anyone can find and use. That heavenly name? Maybe a nod to its goodness, but he'd rather you know it as the dead nettle next door. Bringing Archangel into your life. Ready to welcome this humble healer? Harvest leaves and flowers in summer fresh is best. Boil a handful in wine for that spleen-soothing decoction, sipping a bit daily, then use the warm leftovers as a plaster. Dry the flowers for preserving, mix with sugar for a sweet fix, or candy them to stash for later. Growing it's a breeze, any shady spot will do, and it'll spread if you let it. Start small with remedies, it's got a kick, and check with an herbalist if you're new. Its warmth needs a gentle touch. Why Archangel's an everyday star. Archangel might not dazzle with fame, but it's a steady, scrappy soul in the herbal world. With its hairy leaves, gaping flowers, and creeping roots, it's got a rugged charm that matches its quiet might. Culpeper saw it as a practical pal, hot, dry, and ready to ease spleens or stop flows. It's been a countryside staple forever, growing where folks live and healing with every brew or plaster. So next time you're poking around a hedge or mixing a cure, give Archangel a little love. It's a humble hero, here to help without the hype.